Uh, you can see the book. This is this is a book written by Simone de Beauvoir. We will talk not only about the book but about the writer Simone de Beauvoir, who is the writer of these books, The Logy of Sex or The Second Sex or Dityo Lingo. We will talk about this writer Simone de Beauvoir, who is a feminist. You can read the book for your personal understanding. Simone de Beauvoir, her full name is Simone Lucy Ernestine Mary Bernard de Beauvoir. She was born on 9 January 1908 and died on 14 April 1986. She died at the age of 78. She was born both in France, Paris, and she died in France, Paris. She was a French existentialist philosopher. She was a writer. She was a social theorist, and she was a feminist activist. Though she did not consider herself a philosopher, nor was she considered one at the time of her death. She had a significant influence on both feminist existentialism and feminist theory. Beauvoir wrote novels, essays, biographies, autobiographies, monographs on philosophy, politics, and social issues. She was best known for her trailblazing work in feminist philosophy. The second, you can see the book. The book was published in 1949. Friends, this is the Bangla translation of this book by Humayun Azad. You can read this book and have a better understanding of feminism or female development. Uh, the second sex is a detailed analysis of women's oppression and a foundational tract of contemporary feminism. She was known for her novels, the most famous of which were She Came to Stay, published in 1943, and The Mandarins, published in 1954. Her most enduring contribution to literature are her memoirs, notably the first volume, Memoirs Diun Jenu Phil Rengi, published in 1958. She received the 1954 Prix Goncourt, the 1975 Jerusalem Prize, and the 1978 Austrian State Prize for European Literature. She was also nominated for the Nobel Prize in 1961, 1969, 1973. That means three times she was nominated for Nobel Prize for Literature. However, Beauvoir generated controversy when she briefly lost her teaching job after being accused of sexually abusing some of her students. She and her longtime lover, Jean-Paul Sartre, another existentialist philosopher of France, along with numerous other French intellectuals, campaigned for the release of people convicted of child sex offenses and signed a petition which advocated the abolition of age of consent laws in France. Now we will talk about the allegations of sexual abuse brought against this writer Simone de Beauvoir, and her partner or lover, another existentialist philosopher, Jean-Paul Sartre. Now we will just talk about the allegations brought against Simone de Beauvoir. Beauvoir was bisexual and her relationships with young women were controversial. French author Bianca Lambin, originally Bianca Bienfeld, wrote in her book Memoirs Dune June File Direnji. In English translation, it is Memoirs of a Deranged Girl, published in English under the title A Disgraceful Affair, that while a student at Lycée Molière, she was sexually exploited by her teacher Simone de Beauvoir, who was in her 30s. Sartre and Beauvoir both groomed and sexually abused Lamblin. Bianca wrote her memoirs in response to the posthumous 1990 publication of Jean-Paul Sartre's Letters of 1963, Letters to Castor and Other Friends, in which she noted that she was referred to by the pseudonym Louis Vedrin. In 1943, Beauvoir was suspended again from her teaching position when she was accused of seducing her 17-year-old lycée pupil Natalie Sorokin in 1939. Sorokin's parents laid formal charges against Beauvoir for divulging a minor. The age of consent in France at the time was 13 until 1945. When it became 15, Beauvoir's license to teach in France was revoked, although it was subsequently reinstated. Simone de Beauvoir described la force, the loves, the prime of life of a relationship of simple friendship with Nathai Sorokin in the book referred to as Lies of Planov. Natail Sorokin, along with Bianca Lamgin and Olga Kosokoens, later stated that their relationship with the Beauvoir damaged them psychologically. So this is a case of child abuse brought against Simone de Beauvoir and Jean-Paul Sartre, the father of existential philosophy. So that's all. Thank you very much.